I'm Nick Clark in Doha. The main stories here on Al Jazeera. The Brazilian Air Force says it spotted debris, including plane seats, in the Atlantic Ocean, where an Air France plane is thought to have gone down on Monday. The flight from Rio de Janeiro to Paris went missing during a storm. Our correspondent Gabriel Elizondo has this from Rio de Janeiro.
The Brazilian Air Force has now said that they think they have spotted what could possibly be the remnants of the missing Air France flight, about 1,000 kilometers in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean off the northeast coast of Brazil. The pilots, when they returned to their base at the island of Fernando Noronha, reported seeing oil slick on the top of the ocean in this particular area, as well as several large metallic remnants, what they said most likely could be parts of this Air France flight.
North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-il, is reported to have named his youngest son, Kim Jong-un, as his preferred successor. Those reports come as the US military confirms that Pyongyang is preparing to test at least 4 more missiles, including a long-range rocket that could reach American territory. Israel has been holding its largest ever exercises to test its response to what it's calling a doomsday scenario. The nationwide drill includes air raid simulations, as Shireen Tadros now reports from Kiryat Gat.
We're about 15 kilometers from the Gaza border here, and this is where the Israeli military have set up a series of scenarios to test out their rescue services and what would happen if they were subjected to missile attacks. So what you see behind me there is the simulation of a direct missile strike on a series of buildings, and there are dummies buried in between the rubble along the ground, as you can see there, and the task of the rescue services is to bring those dummies out and take them to safety. So the military exercises will continue here until Thursday. It's called Turning Point 3. We'll continue to monitor what's happening here as well as what happens throughout the week.
And you can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.net/English. For the time being, from me, it's goodbye.